11 November 2020, and today I want to talk about a very difficult topic. A few weeks ago, I put out a statement that we're going to reveal some details that were going to affect a number of political figures in the opposition. And today I want to give that information, and it is a very sensitive issue because it involves a police report. And this police report was made in Bulawayo on the 23rd or 23rd of October. And I got a bit more detail, and obviously we've talked to our legal advisors who advised us that we can proceed with publishing this story. So the story is with regards to an allegation that has been made against MDC-T spokesman, Mr. Khaliphani Phugeni. You've all seen him talking to me for a very long time now. I can say over a year. And what has happened is that a woman has gone to make a police report in Bulawayo, alleging that she was raped by Mr. Khaliphani Phugeni at his house in Bulawayo. So the circumstances surrounding the issue are that this issue appears to be political, and I'm making this opinion based on facts and investigations that we've carried out. So what happened is that initially the allegations were first made in July 2018, and the family of a young woman claimed that when Mr. Khaliphani Phugeni was left with a certain young lady, I think she's 20 now, Mr. Phugeni had slept with the girl and he infected her with HIV. So that was the initial allegations they made in July 2018, just before the elections. And when they made that allegations, the issue went away. So there was no police report made. There was no talk of anything. In fact, there were discussions among the families to negotiate on the issue. However, Mr. Phugeni reportedly refused to negotiate on the issue at the time. So he said he did not have anything to do with the matter and he did not want to negotiate. So now in October 2020, so that is approximately 2 years after the reported incident, Mr. Phugeni was reported to the police in Bulawayo for these rape allegations. And what is strange about this matter is that it involves a number of senior political figures in Bulawayo, very prominent in the opposition. So it involves Mr. Abednego Bebe, who is the girl in question, is his cousin. And then Mr. Love Momoyo, according to the investigation that we've carried out, is dating the mother of the daughter of the girl who made a report against Mr. Phugeni. So there has been pressure, according to the people that we talk to, for negotiations to be held. But after Mr. Phugeni refused to do the negotiations, then there was obviously this police report. There was also an HIV test done by Mr. Phugeni when the family claimed that he had infected her with HIV. And Mr. Phugeni showed them his negative results and challenged them to take HIV tests. And of course, according to the information that we got, they refused to take the HIV test. And now, in the new allegations that they're making, they've removed the allegation that Mr. Phugeni infected the girl with HIV. So it looks like this case is going to hinge on the facts of whether there was an HIV infection or not, whether there was pressure to negotiate or not, and whether it's a political case or not. So this is what I wanted to give you. I avoided publishing this story until our lawyers cleared us to publish this story, because it involves a minor, it involves the health of someone who I know is a married person. So I had to be very, very careful. Also, I talked to Mr. Phugeni a lot on this program. And when I publish stories about him, it's very difficult for me to do it in an independent way, because this issue is in court. So I don't want to involve him in a case which obviously there appears to be a bit of conflict of interest here. The fact that I'm talking about him and he also comes to my program. So we have to see how we handle this going forward, whether Mr. Phugeni can continue to come and talk on the program, or whether he will be able to talk about this issue, because obviously we can't continue just talking as if nothing happened, especially when it involves abuse or rape allegations around about a woman. So we have to assess the situation going forward and see what needs to be done. All right, thank you very much for watching, and I'll give you further details on this story after the weekend and see if any of the parties have responded. Then we can give you more details. Thank you very much. And if you're watching this on WhatsApp, send it to as many people as possible. If you're watching this on YouTube and Facebook, please like, comment, and share.